Hello, today we are back with our Ford Mondeo MK1 first generation, and today we're gonna be speaking about the stabilizing bar. So what we'll have to be changing today are those parts. Okay. So what we're gonna do in that video I will show you what are the symptoms, how do we know there's a problem, where to look for, how to change them, what tools we're gonna use, etc. Okay, so very easy. What I will do as well is place at the bottom of the video the part number, so that way if you need to order it, you will have all those parts and you'll be able to order it very easily. Okay, so what we need to do now is lift the car up. So all the usual, of course. If your car is automatic, on P. If it's a manual car, on first gear, and handbrake for both. Okay, because we're going to be lifting the rear of the car, don't forget to put something on the front wheel, just to make sure it doesn't move. Okay, that's just a normal precaution. And once we have done all that, we're gonna look under and I'm gonna show you everything. Okay, I've now lifted the car, as you can see. There's no need to lift the entire rear, no need, only one side is fine, because we're gonna have access to the parts. Okay, so what I've done, I've removed the old part, that's the one, and that's the new part. So as you can see, there's a big hole here, and here there's not, and this is rather damaged compared to this one. So how do we know we've got a problem with that part? Well, it's very easy. When you drive, if you go through some bumps or if there's some hole in on the road, obviously the suspension will work, and the stabilization bar will move as well. So imagine that this is the stabilization bar. Okay, it's inside. When it moves, it makes noise. So when you'll be driving, you will be hearing a noise at the back, and obviously you know there's something wrong. You know there's something you need to have a look at. Now if we put it in the new part, it makes no noise whatsoever. So so now that I've removed that one, you will need to remove that here a tube of 15. For this one it's a 17 on the new one. What happened with me, I don't have a tube of 17 for that one, so we're gonna use an old trick. We remove this one, we swap it for this one, up, and here we go. We place it here, and that way it spares you buying another tool. Okay, so now the other thing that we will have to do is that rubber that you can see here. Okay, I'll try to show it to you a bit close. If you look at the middle, it's a bit deeper than on each side. So the rubber needs to go. You will see there's a metal bar, and this needs actually to go inside, fitted in the middle. So that will be a bit tricky to do that. And once it's fitted, we just put it inside, plug it there, and that's it. It's done. But anyway, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go under the car and I will show you the rest. We are now below the car, as you can see. So we have the rear wheel here, and to find out where the problem is, of course, as we hear a noise, we know it's obviously a noise metal against metal. So we're gonna check everything that can have movement, like this, for instance, this, and our problem is in fact here. So that's the stabilizing bar, and as you can see here, it's completely gone. So if I move it, there we go. That's where we have the noise. So we're gonna replace that part, and as I was showing you as well, that rubber, that's completely gone. So in order to remove it, we're gonna place a tube under to remove it, and it'll go via the top. We'll put that rubber first, then we'll place it inside this, so that will be quite hard to fit it, but I will show you how we're gonna do that. and then we're gonna place the two on each side at the same time, okay, because right now we can't lift it up obviously because it's fitted here. But once this is removed, I will show you the other side. Okay. Okay, so as you can see here, I fitted the new one, it's fitted inside, but I can't place it here because obviously I can't lift it on the other side. So once the other side is removed, the bar will be able to lift, and then we'll be able to place them together, okay? Another thing I want to show you is that once we're gonna be removing the bolt under, this will turn, okay? So in order for it not to turn, we place a spanner inside, because as you can see there's a flat side on each side, so we place a spanner inside to hold it, like that we can remove it nicely. Okay, to remove it, we place that one under, so as I said, this one is 15, sorry, 15. Okay, we place it inside, and as you can see, if I try moving it, okay, you'll see this one move, you see? So obviously we don't want that, so that's why we're gonna use 12 spanner, and we put it here, okay? That way it won't move. So now we'll be able to remove it. Here we go, okay? And now we remove it fully. I've now removed the nut, okay? This should be able to lift up without any problem because the other one is also removed. Okay, as you can see, it's gone. That rubber is game over. So now we're gonna remove this. We just unclip it because it's gone. Then we're gonna put that rubber here, and then we're gonna force this inside. So that's not gonna be easy, but I will show you how we're gonna do that. Okay, so now comes the time to put the new rubber. So that's not this is not an easy task. So we put it via the top of the bar, okay, and we're gonna pry it a little bit, okay, in order for it to go inside. Okay, so we're gonna put it. We can't put it obviously like that. We have to put it slightly at an angle so that it enter better. Now with a flat screwdriver, we be careful, and from the inside we try to help it from the top as well, okay, and we try to push it inside the best we can, okay, on every angle. We hold it well at the top, okay, and bit by bit and with patience it will go in, okay. So I continue with that until it's fully in, okay. Okay, I've now placed the rubber, it's firmly in place, that's good. Now we need to put the part, the new part that goes here, okay, and then once it's fitted, it just goes in and end of story, okay. Seems easy, but the problem is that it's very hard, that rubber, okay. So I've tried different ways. I've tried by placing a bit of grease to help it. That didn't work. I've tried with a hairdryer, you know, to soften a bit the rubber. It didn't work either. But what I've done that worked was with a plier, like this one. And I will try to show you, but with the camera it'll be a bit difficult to show you and at the same time. So look, the part needs to enter flat, obviously, align with this, okay. So when you need to fit it, it can't enter like that, there's no way you're gonna fit it. So you need to put it at an angle, okay, so that one side can enter it first, okay, and once it's inside, so you hold it with a plier, okay, you hold it one side, and after with your hand you push hard and it will finally go in, okay. So it's highly likely you spend a bit of time on this, okay, because it's not easy. So if you need to put the plier on the other side, okay, on that side, if it's better for you, and do it like that, do it the way you want, okay, but that's the way it'll go in, okay. It'll be quite hard, okay. So have patience, but it'll be worth it, okay. Okay, I've now put the part here, okay, as you can see, and what we need to do now, as you can see, the two are linked, so now I move on the other side, okay. So what we need to do, we need to put the two of those at the same time in the rubber. Okay, so we need to align them. So I align this one, I align the other one. Okay, the two are inside, and now we push. We push. Okay, now it's in. Okay, now we just need to put the bolt at the bottom. Okay, now I've placed the bolt here. Okay, I use my 15 spanner, but I use a 12 here as well to hold it, to make sure this doesn't turn, and we go for it fully. Okay, so we do this side and the other side, and that's it. It's done. You just lower the car and it's finished. Okay. Well, my friends, I hope you enjoyed the video that I've shown you and you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel and give me a like. And if you feel like it, you can leave me a comment as well. Well, see you on the next video.